Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn how to install virtual environment in the VS Code. Before this, you need to have Python installed as well as VS Code installed. To install a Python package, please go to this URL python.argument, go to downloads, download the Python relevant to your OS. It may be Windows, it may be Mac OS, or maybe Linux. Okay. After downloading and installing Python, go ahead and download and install Visual Studio Code. The URL for installing Visual Studio Code is here. Okay. Next is when you install Python from the python.org, pip, that means reference Python package manager, will come along with the this Python. So no need to install pip separately. After this, go to a folder where you want to create your project. Okay, I'm creating in this folder. Create new folder, give a name, give any project name. Then open this folder in the VS Code. Open your Visual Studio Code, go to File, open folder, open the folder. Now we have empty folder. We don't have any codes or project files in this folder. First, we are going to create a virtual environment. Why do we need to create a virtual environment? We want to isolate our dependencies and manage our dependencies. Suppose you are doing multiple projects in your system. Each project requires different versions of the packages. Same packages, different versions. So you will create a virtual environment to manage different versions of those packages. In here, I'm going to show you how to create the virtual environments for all this. Now open the terminal, new terminal. Make sure your terminal is referencing to the project, the folder you have created. Okay. After this, check if you have Python installed properly or not. Type Python version in Mac OS. You can see the Python version. If you're on Windows, type py version. After checking this, we need to create a virtual environment. To create virtual environment for the Mac OS, the command line is Python module, that is the environmental module, VNV, and the name of your environment. That is, I will give as name as my environment. It will create a virtual environment here. You can see the left hand side on your file explorer. It is dot my environment. This is a virtual environment. For Windows, type py module VNV and the name of the environment. We can give any name for the virtual environment. After this, we need to activate the virtual environment because our terminal is still at our root or the base folder, that is CRUD microservice. We need to navigate to our virtual environment folder. That means we need to activate it. In the Mac OS, the command is source, name of the environment, bin, activate. We are going to run this activate file. This is in my environment, bin. This is the activate file. See, this is the activate. We are going to run it. Click enter. See now. Now we are inside the virtual environment. Whatever the installation packages or the modules we install, it will be only accessible in this virtual environment, and it will be available only for this virtual environment. If we have multiple projects, we can create multiple virtual environment which may have different versions for different packages. For the Windows, to activate it, name of the environment slash scripts and activate. Please execute this command if you are on Windows. Now we have created our virtual environment. To check whether we have created the virtual environment, in the Mac OS, we can just type which Python. It will show the location of the Python in my virtual environment. In the Windows OS, we can just type where Python to check the whether the virtual environment has been activated. Thank you.